Steam Deck offers tons of fighting games to play. And in this video, we will show you the 10 of the best fighting games that you should try on your Steam Deck. So without any delay, let's start this video. Number 1, we have King of Fighters 14 Steam Edition. Compared to more recent fighters like Guilty Gear Strive, it's not as horrible as Samurai Shodown, but it's still awful. Valve has also confirmed that the Steam edition of King of Fighters 14 is legit. If you haven't played a game in the series in a long time, this is a good option to explore since it is often reduced. Next up, we have BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Special Edition. If you're a fan of the many titles that have crossed over, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle is a must-have fighting game. To be honest, I wasn't shocked that the game worked so well on my Steam Deck. Even in portable mode, it looks great and features a substantial narrative element for fans of single-player combatants. Next up, we have Skullgirls Second Encore. Playing the fast-paced 2D fighter today on the most recent version of SteamOS, I had no trouble. Against a buddy on the opposite side of the planet, the online ran and looked excellent. Skullgirls Second Encore is fantastic on Steam Deck since the Vita version is no longer maintained and the Switch version does not have all of the content. Next up, we have Them's Fightin' Herds. The short roster of Them's Fightin' Herds, a 2D fighting game with smooth gameplay and stunning aesthetics, limits its potential. I've had this in my Steam library for a while, but hadn't checked it out until the developer revealed console versions and additional content on Steam Deck. Steam has confirmed that their Fightin' Herds works correctly both online and offline. Next up, we have Streets of Rage 4. Streets of Rage 4 marks the triumphant return of Axel, Adam, and Blaze to side-scrolling beatdowns after a 25-year absence. New fighting powers, hand-drawn animations, and new music from an incredible team of composers make Streets of Rage 4 a stunning homage to and revival of traditional action fans love. Next up, we have Jitsu Squad. Jitsu Squad is a 4-player co-opus beat-em-up featuring fast-paced cartoony action and funny, chaotic conflicts. In this mode, you may swap between the several playable characters in the game to play with a buddy, choose 2 characters each from the Jitsu Squad, or use the squad as a whole. These combinations are mind-boggling and utterly delightful. Next up, we have Hellish Quart. Real-time physics is used to compute all of your blade's damage in Hellish Quart. The 4 attack angles are represented by the gamepad's 4 buttons. Special attacks and combos are triggered by pressing certain button combinations. If you don't attack, your character will attempt to defend himself from the assaults of the other player. You're alive because the blades are preventing each other from colliding. Next up, we have 9 Monkeys of Shaolin. Playing 9 Monkeys of Shaolin is like going back in time to play an old-school beat-em-up. You'll love this new brutal brawler from the makers of the acclaimed SNES, SEG, a beat-em-up redeemer if you did as a youngster and had hours of fun destroying your opponents. Next up, we have Samurai Shodown NEOGEO Collection. In the fighting genre, Samurai Shodown is one of the best. The 7 games on offer here are outstanding instances of this, and the superb museum mode will keep you occupied for hours. Although its online service is a non-starter and could have given more titles if it had abolished its self-imposed limitation to NEOGEO-only releases, this collection of excellent fighting games remains. The last game of this video is Shenmue. Take up the role of Ryo Heizuki, an 18-year-old Japanese martial artist who is on a crusade to avenge his father's murder. The Phoenix Mirror, an item sought after by Ryo's father's murderer, is the focus of Ryo's investigation in this 3rd edition of the Shenmue series. Rural China is shown as a vibrant, bustling, and gorgeous setting in this immersive portrayal of China. So that's the list of 10 best fighting games for Steam Deck. Your support is much appreciated if you like the video and want to see more from Games Puff.